presented by Sprint.
Happy New Year's, everybody. This is 2K Sports, making sure that your entire calendar gets off to a good start. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they have the lead against Houston. They're currently sitting in second place in the conference. They'd like to build upon that position. Dwight Howard playing with confidence. He's carved up the D like a hot knife through a warm cliche. Great play so far. And midway through, the Rockets are still alive. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Let's start things off with a look at what's coming up later tonight. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the Mavericks out in Dallas. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And one game also on the docket. Over at Quicken Loans Arena, the Cavaliers will face off against the Kings. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second half of our broadcast. It's been a clinic so far from Simmons.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Porter is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Olynyk, and it's House in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a look here now, Kevin, at how the Rockets are stacking up as we get this season underway in the NBA stats. 5th in blocks, 15th in rebounding. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
This is a team, Clark, and you talked about the shot blocking. This is a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well, they cover up for one another, and when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
The Rockets have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. And it's DJ Augustin with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia with the ball. Back to Scott. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Scott's got 5 now.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
But they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Porter passes to Wilson. Sinks the triple.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Off the pick. It's rebounded by House.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Simmons kicks to Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 12.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Timeout calls the Rockets.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside. And they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Rockets trail by 7. Augustin passes to Wilson. He kicks it to Porter. Houston moving it around. 3-pointer Augustin, but they recover it. Olynyk. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He just hasn't looked right to me a bit. of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Jazz. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston, 6 games out.
Checking out Houston, they've started the season in a tailspin. This was not what was supposed to happen.
It's almost like they were too relaxed coming into the season. I mean, you can't just expect to be good. You've got to earn it in this league. It's too competitive.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Embiid. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 9. Porter passes to Wilson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wilson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Scott with the screen on Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw lines tonight. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. Milton, guarded by Porter. They kick it out to Green. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. House dishes to Olynyk. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
He feeds it to Simmons. Scott with a screen on Augustine. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid, and it's rejected. Augustine with it. 10 points for him. Porter passes to Wilson. Here's Olynyk, and he finishes nicely on the way. Olynyk's got 11 points.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Milton, guarded by Porter. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Pass to Augustine. Outside Wilson. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Wilson. From downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Should be a good one for the Timberwolves today. I'm anxious to see what ends up happening there. Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Avery Bradley comes in for Porter. Gordon kicks to Augustine. And the 3-ball is good. Augustine's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Double clutches. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. Howard's got 5.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. Right at the free throw line. Good. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Hill kicks to Simmons. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And here's Augustine. He's got 13. It's House outside. Knocked loose. Augustine with the steal. Wilson into the lane, and he counts it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here is Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Deflected. Here's Simmons. Gets it to go.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
1:12 left to play in the third. Milton guarded by Bradley. Backing down is Howard. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Wilson. Rockets trail by 4. Augustine off the pick from Wilson. And Augustine kicks to Bradley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Simmons kicks to Hill. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Augustine passes to Brent. But they get it back. House kicks to Gordon. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The 76ers leading by 6. 0. Guarded by Bradley. Back to Curry. There's the pass to Howard. And the rejection by Limit. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. 76ers lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Next Tuesday, January 5th, the Brooklyn Nets go on the road to battle the Toronto Raptors. It's 2 Atlantic Division rivals. Don't miss out.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Scott. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Rockets trail by 7. Now Porter. Outside Gordon. Number 2. And it's blocked by Scott. They get it back. Number 2. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And the free throw, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Scott kicks to Simmons. Scott. Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Number 2. Boom, he jams it straight down. Amazing hops exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he elevate at that size. That's impressive.
The 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Scott, good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The drive by Gordon. There's Porter at the 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Pass to Olynyk. And the defense didn't have possession. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
It's been a solid outing for Olynyk. He's got 11 points and 3 blocks. He's been an intimidator down low. Even if a shot gets over him, he's pulling down the board.
Yeah, he's pretty much controlled the area around the rim, dominating this game defensively.
Boy, it's been rough waters from the foul line for him. His bad fortune continues.
And that one's good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Embiid defended by Olynyk and a missed layup.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
It's rebounded by Simmons.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there. What a huge play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Porter. No luck. And Philadelphia the other way now. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's Augustine. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there. You just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Houston. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Augustine passes to Wilson. The feed now to Augustine. Three-pointer. Good on the shot. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now the dish to Simmons. Outside, Green. Passes to Simmons. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Ripped away. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but It was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Both free throws good from Augustine. And the 76ers call time here.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And it's sent back by Olynyk. Augustine up top. Leads him in there. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Back to Scott. Dishes to Simmons. Here's Milton. Connects from three-point range. 19 points in the game.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Rockets trail by 6. Here is Porter. Some solid D from Simmons.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Doubled by Wilson. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. House kicks to Augustine. Green with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Philadelphia on D. At one point, they led by 16.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
That is good.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Rockets on defense. 7-point differential. Got a piece of it.
Nice hustle to get them a second look.
Kelly Olynyk. Shooting for Philadelphia.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Houston now, time running out. And Olynyk kicks the house. Can't get it to fall.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
That's good. The Rockets shooting straight 49% from the field. He dishes it to Olynyk. Augustine. Houston moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's Philadelphia now. 10-point lead. Simmons dishes to Scott.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Simmons passes to Scott. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid, and he bangs it home with one hand. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up high.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was way up there.
Well, their worst fear came true. This is still anyone's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble will make it a lot tougher.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. Full free throws, good from Olynyk. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, guarded by Augustine. And that one stuck right through.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Porter kicks to Olynyk. He passes it to Augustine. Good on the jump shot.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Simmons.
Up high and down hard. That's right.
That's right. You use it, brother.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Bumps on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Feeds to Reed. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Here's House. Blocked. He kicks it to Curry. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and this one was such a